I got some funny topics to come up with.
Alright.
Garrett.
That's
how I'm starting. I'm starting off with Garrett. I started off with. I told you if I started off, it's gonna be ratchet. If I started off, I'm starting it off ratchet every time.
Okay. Ratchet it is.
Garrett. K D B C aka Yurt. What up?
What?
Okay.
What up?
That's not even a good name to go by.
Yeah,
That's
he's
what
K
we doing
aka Patreon K.
So
I'm
you want to be Yurt?
Yeah. You gotta do it right though. You can't just Gert. I'm C aka Yurt.
So then what's our AKA?
This is
You
gonna
gotta
be a
come up with your
long.
own
This is
AKA.
gonna be a long episode.
It has to be like you know in the moment.
You
Like,
gave him
alright.
power. Remember this.
I know.
Remember the last episode?
this one is
we
on
was talking
me.
about
This one is on me.
That's it.
Alright.
Alright, so since Yurt is hosting this one, take it away, Yurt.
Oh my god.
Alright,
See,
so
it's gonna get old. It's gonna get old. You're gonna regret that you did it.
since the last episode was about Nipsey, we're gonna keep it going with the recent developments involving Kodak Black. I am not a Kodak Black fan like that. I never really was. I don't really like his music. But I heard his interviews and I actually liked him as a person up until this. For one, he did apologize recently, but it was a whack-ass apology. So, in my opinion, fuck him. But this is all based around, he had released a video, well, not released, he was on live. I don't know if it was Instagram Live, Facebook Live, one of these live shits. And he was talking about how Lauren London, and I quote, is a whole widow out here now. That was his exact words. Lauren London is
less than a week.
Is a whole widow out here now. He's gonna give her about a year to grieve, and then he's gonna go try to go get that because she's single now and she's a bad bitch. His words. These are his words. He says that before the video was actually recording, what he was actually saying was that because of Nipsey, he wants to do all this for his community and he wants to do better. He wants to get people out of like gangs and violence and all this. And Lauren London is going to see this and she's going to think to herself, oh, he's just like my husband or fiance or boyfriend, whatever it was they were. I don't want to mess up that. And she's going to see that and be so happy about that she is then going to fuck with him. Because that's the way he thinks, apparently. Because he thought that telling us that's what happened before he started recording was going to be like, oh, well that made the second part about being a whole widow better. No, that part sounds just as stupid as the part that we actually heard.
If anything, it makes it worse because you're not genuinely motivated by who he was to be like him. You want to be like him so that his girl can fall for you. Like that's fucked up.
And then after a little backlash, rappers like The Game and T.I. and I think a couple other people came at him. He put out this apology video. And in the video, he said, I'm sorry if Lauren London felt offended even though I didn't offend her. But if she feels that way, I'm sorry, even though I did it. And for all the people that came at me, fuck y'all. Y'all not gonna talk to me like I'm a little boy. That was his apology. His apology was, I'm sorry if you felt offended, but I didn't offend you, and fuck everybody else who also thinks I offended you. So, I consider that a horrible fucking apology. For all that, you might as well just shut the fuck up and fuck you for life, basically, because this wasn't the time for that. This wasn't the time, and that wasn't the person for you to do it to. So, I don't know what the fuck you've been drinking, or popping, or smoking. But just like T.I. said, you out of pocket, nigga. Better check that shit. That's the Kodak Black.
You know what's sad? Kodak has always been like disrespectful.
No, it's like I'm not surprised that he said some shit like that.
Yeah.
It was just like
this ain't the time for it, like you said.
That wasn't your moment, nigga. Like that was nigga.
And what gets me is even if you thought that, even if, okay, you're allowed to think these thoughts. You're the person that you are. Don't post it on for everyone to see and then see that you are also like that. You might as well have just been selling your soul or something. Jesus Christ.
Of all the
like,
times.
Of all the things to say, it just was the wrong time, wrong place, wrong person, wrong situation. Everything about this situation was just wrong.
Yeah. Of all the times to shut the fuck up, this was the time to shut the fuck up. This was not the time to say something because you thought it. This was a mistake. But that's the Kodak Black situation.
Well, I say it like this, and this kind of leads to our next topic. In LA, one of the stations actually is banning Kodak Black's music now off of that.
Yeah, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
So
that's insane.
See, but that just speaks to the respect that they have
exactly for
Nipsey,
and then how much they're not taking that disrespect from Kodak.
Yeah.
You feel me? But speaking of Nipsey and the radio stations, in light of his situation, in light of the situation, how much music have you heard from him? Because I want to see if you have a favorite song from him.
I heard Victory Lap because that was the album.
That was the last one.
Yeah. I like Hussle and Motivate. That one kind of that's the one that's been like sticking with me for recently.
Now, see, like I said earlier, you and me are big fans of Nip.
We partly had this talk earlier, and just like I said then, and I'm gonna say it now. This is a very, very hard question for me. As far as
hold on, I gotta say the question though. Slow it down.
I thought you said it.
No, you didn't let me finish.
Okay.
One, what is your favorite? I got 3 questions for you now.
Yeah.
1, what is your favorite Nipsey song? 2, what song do you relate to the most? And 3, what is your favorite project by Nipsey?
Okay. My favorite song is the hardest one, so we're gonna save that for last.
Okay.
The song that I most relate to is Line It Up off of Bullets Ain't Got No Name 2. The reason I relate to that song, actually there is a couple of reasons. One, there's like 2 niggas from Harlem on that song. So it's just the demographic of that song kind of relates to me a little bit more than a lot of the other demographics. Because his songs are mostly West Coast with West Coast artists. That song is him and nothing but New York artists on it. So that's 1. 2, I'm at the tail end of it, but I grew up in an era where we still fought. Like before, like it was just. I grew up at the tail end. Tail
end is an understatement.
Yeah, it was like there's only a couple. But I grew up in the era where just because you felt some type of way, you didn't immediately go get a gun and kill somebody. We used to scrap. We used to really fade. Like if there was a problem right then, we could fight and still be friends after. Like there's only a few friends that I have that I didn't fight first before they became my friends. Like that was, when I was growing up, that was like the thing. We would fight to see where your hands was at first, and then we'd know if we could like be around you. If we could like go places with you just in case something cracked off. Line It Up, the main line in it is, I'm with the gunplay, these niggas know what's up. But if there's a problem, we can line it up. That it's like, we all know we grow up in a certain area. It's not hard to get a gun, and we probably know a whole bunch of people that have either killed somebody or got killed. That's just how it is. It happens in the hood. It happens a lot. But somebody that's on some real like, yo, you know how I am. You know I can take it wherever you want to take it. But how do you? If you want to fight it out, we can fight. Just that energy, that spirit of I'm not soft, like I'll take it wherever you want. I relate to that feeling of we can fight, we can really fight, we don't have to kill each other, we can fight, it's fine. I relate to that song more than, I don't want to say more than every other, but I relate to that song a lot. That song stands out to me when you talk about a song I relate to. My favorite project from Nipsey, it's a little bit of a toss-up because
you were struggling with this one too.
I was struggling to find a song that I didn't like on any project. And I couldn't really find one. I tried really hard to find any song that I'm like, nah, I don't really. It was really hard. But it still stands. My favorite project from Nipsey is TMC. The Marathon Continues is my favorite project. I can listen. One, it was the project I was introduced to Nipsey with. So even though it wasn't his first, in my eyes, because that's how I was introduced to him, that's his first project to me because that's how I heard it. I heard all other projects from him after I heard TMC. So that's my favorite one. Favorite song, period. I really can't give you an answer. I don't know. I really don't know. I really, really like Road to Riches. I really, really like Road to Riches. And that was the song that had me the most choked up that I heard once I found out that Nipsey got killed. When I played that song, that was the song that had me the most emotional. So that's definitely top 5 my favorite Nipsey songs. But to pick my favorite one is really, really hard because I be in different moods and sometimes my moods match it different. And Nipsey had songs for like every mood.
Yes.
So it was just like to pick one song that I don't know. I don't know. I do not know. My favorite, the one I most relate to is Line It Up. My favorite project is TMC. I don't know what my favorite song is. I can't pick.
No, I'm a cheat when it comes to the favorite song. My favorite song has changed with almost every Nipsey project that I've heard. All jokes aside, I want to say one of the first ones is like maybe like not even the first. I can't think of the first one off the top of the head, but one of the first ones is Forever on Some Fly Shit. And the music video, he's out of Japan.
Yeah, that video is fire.
I love that shit. Then it was like,
draw the line. You niggas pick who you go ride with.
Look, yo, that shit speaks to me. But then, probably later on, it was. I think I'm trying to go in chronological order of his projects, but I'm trying to think. I know check Me Out with him, Dom Kennedy, and Cuzzy Cabo. I think. Yeah,
Cuzzy Cabo. Shout out Dom Kennedy too, because I don't.
Oh yeah, I know he was going through.
Y'all was on like every project. I don't think there was a project without Dom on at least one song.
The last one, and some of the beginning. He wasn't on Victory Lap, and he wasn't in like the real beginning. But shout out to Dom Kennedy. Then for Mailbox Money, it's actually the same song that I actually relate to the most, which is 50 Niggas. Like, just the topic in there, everything that he speaks about in that song speaks to me so much. Like, you know, he's speaking to white people like, look, you see the police brutality that's going on, and y'all make it seem like it's literally legal to kill black people. And he's asking white people like, would you respect it if we went ahead and killed all your children?
Because that's the one that starts off with the sample, and they're like,
yeah,
it's legal to kill black people.
Yes, that. And then he's talking on the hook. He's like, you know, trying to show his mom that he's ready for the world, and there's just some young niggas trying to buy some flat screens and you know, simple shit, but shit that we like. But we also trying to survive in this crazy world. Like, it's all that I can relate to, and I personally have been through almost. That it just speaks to me so loud. And then I'm trying to think of the other songs to keep going. Slauson Boys, I'm not gonna lie. What is this song?
I know which one my favorite one is. Slauson Boys.
Which one?
You niggas ain't hard enough. Your knuckles ain't scarred enough. And I've been far as fuck. I forgot the name of it, but
I'm not gonna lie. With Slauson Boys, there's a couple on there. I know one is the one with Davies and Bino, I don't know how to pronounce his name.
I know which one you're talking about.
Whatever. That song I fuck with. There's a couple more. And then the last one is actually my favorite song right now by Nipsey, which made me tear up. Status Symbol 3 with him and Buddy. And I didn't realize this, but Buddy was on every Status Symbol.
Yeah, he's on every
I didn't realize that at all, bro. And I'm like, he doesn't even sound the same.
Because, it changes. It sounds different every Status.
Every time it sounds different. Like,
my favorite song on Victory Lap is Victory Lap. It's the first one. The first song.
Okay.
It's my first one. And my favorite line on that shit, he says some shit like, I can't even think of the line right now. But it's some shit like, I don't want your fucking album if you haven't been through what I did.
Toss it out the...
Yeah. That's like, I can't think of the line right now, but that's my favorite line on that shit.
Fuck, I want to hear your CD, fuck.
Yeah, that shit.
Yeah.
Say, if you ain't been through up and down like a seesaw,
I want
to hear your CD, fuck. That's my line on Victory Lap. Shout out, Nip.
I remember that when I was in the car with you.
When we first heard it.
I used to bring that shit. Every time I would run that shit back. I was like, nah, did you hear it?
You know, you guys talking about this makes me wish I listened to more Nipsey.
You could go back and
I mean, when, like...
Oh, when it was coming up.
When it was coming out.
That's how I feel, too.
I remember being upset when, like, because... Like I said, I can't
drop any music. For
when I came in on like TMC, so I was able to like it while most people were waiting for the next project after TMC. I was lucky enough to still be finding it. Okay, so I was able to go back and it didn't feel as long. But then there was like a whole, I want to say like a good 2 years. Yo, he didn't drop nothing.
I was one of those.
And I was just like, yo, what the. Like, what up? Like, where's Nipsey?
Nah.
And then Nipsey came back. I think it was Crenshaw right after that.
And then he had another fucking hiatus that drove niggas even more crazy. Yeah. Like, we was literally waiting in between before Crenshaw dropped. We was waiting, but he sprinkled like a couple random songs out.
I think my favorite song of Crenshaw was One of One. I think that's
One of One's. Yeah, I fuck with One of One.
That's my favorite song of Crenshaw.
But after Crenshaw, we was waiting forever for Mailbox Money. Like, we was waiting forever for Crenshaw, too.
I didn't even know Mailbox Money was... I thought right after Crenshaw was going to be Victory Lap. I thought Victory Lap was coming right after. Yeah. And then Mailbox Money came, and then I was just like, aight.
Nah, I knew Victory Lap wasn't coming for a minute, because I remember a couple interviews, he was like, nah, Victory Lap's going to be the end-all, be-all.
I was just
crazy that's
hoping,
his last album.
I was just hoping that Victory Lap wasn't going to... I was just hoping he wasn't going to detox us. I was just hoping Victory Lap wasn't going to be that album that never came out. But I'm so happy that he dropped it. That is a fire. It deserved this Grammy nomination.
You know what's really crazy? If I was a rapper, I would never name, like, whatever series I have, I would never name it.
Like the final one?
Yeah, I would never, because if you look at the history by it, it's kind of creepy how these niggas die. Like, he
died from Machiavelli.
Bro, like, Biggie... What?
Life after death.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, that's a little scary, bro. Yeah. You got this whole entire time, the marathon continues, the marathon extra lap. That's what the extra song was on, extra lap. But then you got I said marathon continues, and then you come through with Victory Lap, and then you die.
Yeah.
Like months later, bro.
That's insane.
That's crazy.
That's insane.
Like, I would be scared if I was a rapper and I named if I had a series and my shit was like the Blizzard comes back summertime.
I said summer.
I don't know.
I mean, that was my fear when I was talking about, because I rap, even though I haven't really introduced that at all in the show, which is crazy. But
I give us some bars someday.
I might have to. But I had my own series of projects that I wanted to do, and the last project had a final name, kind of like that. Now it's like, I don't know.
It's like screwed over.
What was it? It was
It would have been because it was the calm.
Yeah.
Then it was natural disaster act of God.
Yeah.
Then it was debris.
Yeah.
Then it was reconstruction.
Right.
the storm is over, and Reconstruction.
Weren't you gonna make like one more after that?
Well, that was just gonna be like, because after Reconstruction, it was gonna be like, if I didn't like the way the game was, and the last final one was gonna be called Armageddon, and that would have been
happy you never did that.
It's funny too, because even with me, I kind of have that kind of same like thing with my music, because like right now my plan is to have 3 albums, and it's like there's a theme with it, like the RE like prefix, that's like my theme. So like release, reflection, those are my mixtapes, revival, you know what I mean? So like my albums, it was gonna be Reason for a Rhyme, then Real, and then the last one is Revelation. Now see, with Revelation, it has like a double meaning, because it's gonna be like, it's the revelation of like where all of this has taken me, like what was the point of the whole career. And then Revelation, like the book of Revelation is the last book in the Bible, so this is the last like album, the last chapter. And there's a song that I plan on writing called like Leave Behind, and it's like that kind of song where like,
what is wrong with you? don't write that. You started writing it?
Don't write that.
No, I got the hook, yeah.
Stop it.
Stop it.
But it's that kind of song where it's like,
Don't record it. Don't even release it. Don't do anything. Just stop it.
That's it. Just
Stop at the hook. That's it. I don't want to hear no verses. If I ever find
He's just start destroying
the end of the road song, verse 1, verse 2,
right,
I'm burning it. I just want you to know it. If I ever find it, it's not happening.
Never
I love
be
you too
performed
much.
again.
I'm sorry. I don't know. Topics, guys.
Where are we at?
21.
Topics, guys.
I mean, for this one, that was it.
That's the Nipsey tribute. On a lighter note, you know, last episode was more serious.
Oh, I'm sorry to cut
Grave.
you off. One thing I have to recant since this Nipsey thing. My bad. I'm sorry. I got you real quick. I no longer want to go out like Tony Montana. I said that last week. I'm not with the shit no more. You feel me? I want to go out like an old nigga in his rocking chair asleep. That's how I'm feeling right now.
I will say this, since we're on the topic of what Nipsey was trying to do before he died, instead of, I mean, I'm all for the tributes and all that shit. That, do mourn how y'all mourn, but the best thing you could possibly do for him, for his memory, is just do what he was trying to do.
exactly.
If you're a gangbanger right now, and again, I'm coming to you as somebody who grew up in gang culture, I'm all too familiar with it. We need to stop tripping. Stop tripping over stupid shit. Like, just because a nigga's not in the same, like, unless, like, if another man hasn't done something to you specifically, let the beef go. It's not like we can't seriously still be dying over colors in 2019. Like, that's not it. We just need to get money. Like, if a nigga's not fucking with your money or your family or something, and he just happens to be in a gang or a set that you're not supposed to like, yo, it's not that serious. It really, really isn't. Like, for Nipsey, just be the best person you can be. Like, fuck all the other shit.
Yeah.
Like, it just doesn't make no sense no more. Especially because one thing that hasn't changed, niggas is still getting 25 to life for murders out here. If this is what you're doing and you're not getting no money, nigga, you fucking up. Like, if you killing a nigga for the sake of killing a nigga right now, like, yo, you need a hobby or go to church or something. Like, y'all need to find some better shit to do.
Oh, the yawn.
I'm good.
You sure?
That's it. That's my public's. For Nipsey, just
be a better person.
Yeah, just like put away the dumb shit. Like, I understand people getting the shit, and when you're in the streets, it's kind of hard to avoid certain shit. But like, if you can, just let it go. It's just, it's not that serious no more. Like, especially now, like we're in an age where you don't even you don't have to be stuck in the hood no more. It's not. We're not in a situation where it's like, oh, if you don't go to college, then you're fucked out. Nah, you can do something. Like, it doesn't even take much. You can get on your phone, on the computer. You don't have to go to school. You can go to like some like classes and just get a license for certain shit. Like, there's so many ways to get money out here that if you're spending your time trying to think of niggas to shoot or do anything, like, yeah, like you're fucking up. You're fucking all the way up. For Nipsey, just do better and help the people around you do better. That's the other shit. It's not enough for you to just be doing good. You gotta bring the people that you fuck with you in any way you can. If you're doing good, let the game trickle down. Like, help the people around you. Like that. Like, people been saying that shit forever. It's lonely at the top. Only for the fucked up people. If you help other people out, it's not that lonely at the top. You'll be at the top with the niggas that you're cool with. Like, we gotta do better.
Agreed. As a people, as a race, as a society, lift each other up, be your brother's keeper.
Yeah, like you can.
That's all I gotta say, bro.
You can do what you do without the dumb shit. It's not that hard. It's actually harder for you to get into some dumb shit, honestly. If you just focus on what's important and just do what's best for you, it's really easy to get some kind of money. Just to do a little bit better than you did yesterday. We all have to just
do better.
Yeah, like, for Nipsey. For yourself. But if doing it for Nipsey will help you do it, then do it for Nipsey.
Facts.
Whatever motivates you to not do stupid shit. Like, that's it. That's it.
Alright, that's it. That's today's lesson.
So B, what was you gonna say before I cut you off?
I don't remember.
Oh, let's save it for the next one then.
I don't remember.
You did don't remember?
I don't remember.
Oh shit. At all?
At all,
Not
sir.
even a little bit?
Not even a little bit. Train of thought has left that station.
Shit.
Well,
Until next time.